Dr. Frankenfind is a level 3 psychic. Oh my god. You can suddenly use an overdrive teleporter. I'm going to assume that some of y'all have gotten over that shit. Overdrive teleporter, summon 2 farm girl. Oh my god! What if you drew 2 farm girl? Overdrive teleporter's useless. You using it to summon Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit? Seems like a waste to me! Despite my shit talking, Overdrive teleporter I don't think is a bad card. But there's a few reasons why I feel the way I do about it. I'll get to Dr. Frankenfind in a second. Reason number 1, you can't special summon it. This is like a huge thing, but it does hurt its playability. Reason number 2, you pay 2,000. That's a lot. If players are going to pay 2,000 or any type of life for anything, this effect has to be like the shit. You don't see a whole lot of cards out there that have effects. You say, pay this amount of life. Cool, I'm alright with paying that. There's like maybe a handful of cards that fit this criteria. And reason number 3, which I think is the most important, Overdrive Teleporter only summons level 3s, not lower level 3s. But to be fair, I don't think it really would have made that much of a difference if it could summon level 3 or lowers, but having more options, I guess, would have made it a better card. I guess. Now to Dr. Frankenfind. If this card is normal special summon, you can pay 500 life. Look at the top card of your deck. Either place that shit on the bottom, that card's some bullshit. Or you can reveal it and add it to your hand. This is the card that I'm getting. But skip your next draw phase. That's steep. You can only use this effect once per turn. Reckless Greed gets a pass because it's a trap. Dr. Frankenfind is only once a turn. Now, I'm not necessarily sure how this works, but if you summon Dr. Frankenfind on your turn and activate the effect, and then by some way Dr. Frankenfind is summoned again on your opponent's turn and you activate the effect, you only skip one draw phase, right? But let's just assume that that's true. Where does this fit? Like nowhere. A psychic that requires you to pay life to activate an effect. Is this fucking 2008? This card has been made in a new era that it is not fitted for. The only psychic that required life point payment that was good is Mind Master, and it's banned. But despite this, I do not feel that Dr. Frankenfind's a terrible card. There's just so many cards that come out. If they're not fitting the agenda of what decks are trying to do, then what the fuck did you make it for? But these type of cards have to be made, and I personally appreciate these type of cards being made. It's one of the main reasons why I talk about them shits where other motherfuckers do not. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw like one copy of Dr. Frankenfind because there may be somebody out there that might be playing this card in a psychic deck. You know, psychic bitches. You got the wizard, you got the cleric, you do have 3 e-telling. I don't think it's something that you want to just activate one time. This card could potentially be good, but it has to be in a specific deck. But like in everything else, it's probably just going to do it one time. And I don't think it's worth it. This seems like a card that just calls for domestic abuse. But are people really going to try to abuse this domestically? Probably not. It'll probably just be there with a whole bunch of other motherfucking cards that people don't give a fuck about. But I do not think that the card is bad. So, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. If you would like to help me pay rent, all you gotta do, disable ad block. Click an ad, or 2. Put it back on. That's it. Literally seconds. Thank you very much in advance. You have my gratitude. It is very much appreciated.